you're in a very essential part of your life. It is like a great turning point because this age will not come back again. It is the age of achievement. We can say the age of achievement is also the age of trials and tribulations. I say your exams or your problems. When you are in 12th standard, you can feel butterflies flying in your stomach. This is a feeling we get not only during exam, but even when we do something new, and this is because of a kind of a fear. It is the fear which we get when we think of the result. Today, we are going to present how to overcome and systemize this situation.
Avoid too much of sugar and processed food. When we say sugar, it includes sweets, chocolates, which you should avoid 2 to 3 months before so that you can practice it. Why we should not take sugar and sweets? Sugar and sweets, more it makes your brain to rest and work less. Secondly, it get digested soon and you feel hungry, often feeling like having something. Whereas if you take diets that are rich in carbohydrates and proteins, it will take time for digestion, and so you can study 3 to 4 hours without any disturbance. This is why I say to avoid to take sugars less. Next, let me list out what you are not supposed to do. Avoid roadside foods. Try to avoid during 11th admission itself, because we are not aware how much hygienic it is prepared, what kind of water being used, how it is preserved, so that be on a safer side. Avoid deep fried foods, so that on a safer side, avoid roadside foods. Avoid deep fried foods. Fatty acids, which are in, affects your heart, blood streams. It is better and wise to select healthy food like chana, peanut, sesame balls. Avoid fatty, creamy foods and try to take natural homemade snacks. Don't give long intervals between meals. For example, don't leave 5 hours or 6 hours interval, rather by 3.5 to 4 hours take some kind of meal so that your brain get alert. Not only diet, even sleep is important. That too, 6 to 7 hours continuous sleep is a must. Even if you study in the night, make sure before you start your work again, you sleep for 6 hours continuously. Try to do moderate workouts. Continuously sitting in one place and studying will make your muscles to rest and adequate oxygen supply will lack. So it is always good to help your muscles with small stretches and workouts. The workouts that are demonstrated can be done every day at least 20 to 25 minutes. And students, I wish you all the very best for your board exam and God bless you.
Hello, my name is Tamim Ansari and I'm practicing acupuncture and acupressure. I feel very glad to meet you all through this program. Harvest Vision Foundation has organized this program especially for students who are going to write board exams. It is purely meant to bring awareness how to overcome stress and fear during exams, how to score good marks, and what are the ways of hygienic living. So my hearty congratulations to Harvest Vision Foundation, who has organized such a wonderful program, and let us continue to see the program. If we see the physical body condition related to memory loss, for example, if we take our blood, when there is a less count of blood, we can witness memory loss. But many, without knowing this, they say that however we study, we are not able to remember. If we understand this, find out the way to increase blood count, regularize and practice it, we can find less memory loss. For this, food and exercise is very important. Then our lifestyle is also very important. That is from the time wake up till we go to sleep in night. How our lifestyle is very important. How many of you wake up early in the morning? It has become practiced by all of you to study late night and wake up late. But the truth is, waking up early in the morning, that is between 3 to 5 o'clock, is really a great and wonderful time. Many changes in the world has taken place early in the morning only. If you take history or spiritual life, many number of great changes has taken place early in the morning only. The change that lead our life towards the path of success is early morning only, especially the time between 3 to 5 o'clock in the morning. All the scripture says it is to be Brahmamutra. It is the time when our mind, body and soul is found to be in the same marginal condition. So we have to wake up in this time. Even if it is unable by 3 at least, by 4 o'clock we have to wake up. In this time, after worship and prayer, you can start to study. When you study in this time, you can find easy to study and get recorded in your mind. When you rise up in this time, our oxygen intake will be in a very good condition. We get more oxygen which passes through our body. Stimulate us to do many number of creative and useful things. Same way taking food, it should be between 7 to 9. Rising up by 3 or 5, intaking good oxygen and studying will make all the unwanted waste to come out of our body between 5 to 7. Mostly, when the toxins are let out of our body, automatically we feel hungry between 7 to 9. In this time, our intestine works very beautifully. In this time, we can eat as much as we can. It is always good to eat when we feel hungry, and a normal person surely would feel it by 7 to 9 in the morning. We can also say that if we feel hungry in this time, we can make sure that a person is in good health. When you eat in this time as much as you can, for sure everything you eat turns into energy to you. There is also time when we should not eat. The time when whatever we ate turns to become energy is 9 to 11. And we should not eat anything during this time. We can also say it is a time to fast. If we really want our food to change into blood or energy, we should be sure not to eat between this time. We should not even drink water, as our food turns to energy. If we get good quantity of blood, we can easily come out of memory loss problem. We can also come out of headache and tiredness. We can study with fresh mind. We can take rest in the afternoon, but should not sleep deeply. Since we are getting up early in the morning, we can take a small rest in the afternoon, speaking with good friends in a positive way. In the afternoon, stir up our mind and knowledge. In the evening between 5, 6, 7, 8, our traditional strength seems to be turned up. In this time, whatever matter we concentrate, it gets recorded very easily in our mind. Those who think of memorizing can surely do it in this time. Those who are fond of art indulge in it in this time. Essays and stories are also written, and you can say It is a very pleasant time for our mind. In this time, if you memorize quietly with good condition of mind, surely memorization will not be a very difficult one for us. It gets memorized and we can recollect it easily. Try to study early in the morning and make sure you sleep in the night time. If you ask why we have to sleep early by 9 to 9:30 in the night, it is because in that time whatever strength we need next day will be estimated. If we don't sleep and are awake in this time, then whatever strength we need the next day for our bones, skins, external organs like eyes, nose, ears could not be estimated or decided, and the body gets confused. So if we sleep by 9 to 9:30, then surely the next day our body will be in a good condition and our mind will be in a peaceful state. So it is good to sleep in the night, and especially for you should not be awake between 1 to 3 a.m. in the midnight. When you find studying in the same questions repeatedly but not able to memorize, then it is because of lack of good sleep between 1 to 3 a.m. in the night. If we have good sleep in the night, surely the next day will be a great day with pleasant mind for us. When I said about increasing blood, it depends mostly of food. That too, we have to take more fruits, dates, figs, pomegranates. We can also intake strength from dry fruits. We can gain more memory from akrut. Green, especially valari, will increase memory power. Lady's finger increase the smoothness and essence in the brain. It make it to essence in the brain to make it work well. Maximum try to increase consuming vegetables and take less quantity of non-vegetarian foods. Sometimes when we study, we lack memory and have headache, for which we often take medicines. But try to avoid it since it has side effects and makes us feel tired and drowsy. Now I will tell you how to overcome this kind of situation without taking medicines. First, what we are going to see is how to increase memory power, what are the points we have and what we have to do for it. For memory increase, cure sleeplessness, we have to rotate clockwise the point between the two eyebrow and the point above the curve of the nose. If we do this every day for at least 50 to 100 times, surely we can see the increase in memory power. The end of earlobe is the point that also increase memory, as it is connected with pituitary gland, which makes the brain to function properly, increasing memory. Either you can rotate or press well in that point. Some way the place where the skin and the nail meet in the thumb should be given pressure by the forefinger to increase memory. Our teachers bend our head and hit us on our back. We think it is wrong, but to say the truth, there are number of points in that place. You yourself can also do it. And when we hit, we become brisk as well as can increase our memory power. When we concentrate more in anything, we get headache, and for that we should keep our four fingers together and bring the thumb close. When we do it, we can find a grease on which a small bulge could be found. There is a point, if we give pressure on the bulge with our middle finger for a while, we can find our headache and pain vanishing. Another point is where our both eyebrows end. In that place, if we give a gentle pressure, our headache will vanish. Some way, we can also give pressure on the place just about the middle of one eyebrow with one finger, with our finger on both the sides to get rid of headache. So we saw 3 points. The point in the head, in the end of the little above the middle part of eyebrow, we could find a bulging part of a bone in our head at the back. We should trace from there downwards where we reach a curved area on which we should give pressure, keeping our hands like this and lying down and resting on the pillows, and can immediately realize any kind of headaches vanishing. Food is another essential thing. What kind of food we take is important to keep our body and mind in good condition. Two things we have to keep in mind: feelings and emotions should be in control. What is feeling and what is emotion? First, let us see what is emotion. It is very simple, which we witness every day in us: fear, sorrow, worry, grief, hunger, joy. All these are emotions. We should keep this in a balance. For this, food plays a vital role, and same time the external changes which we should practice is change of attitude. All these we can't say it should not come to us. Anger comes and go, sorrow comes and go, but above all there is something realistic. If we develop to change our attitude to realistic condition, surely we can keep our emotion in perfect balance. For this, we need positive thinking. If we think positive, we will not be hold of any emotional conditions. We will not concentrate more on any small and unnecessary happenings more. We will be in a very clear mindset when we wake up early morning with positive thinking. We will surely not get lack of emotion and can keep it in balanced condition. Sometimes there are feelings. What is feeling? How to keep it in a uniform state? It is very simple. Hunger, thirst is a feeling. We should feel hungry. If a man feels he is hungry, then he is turning to be healthy. If we feel hungry, we should eat at once it is felt. We should practice to eat at once we feel hungry and should not eat if we don't feel hungry. We have to wait till we feel hungry. We should eat only the quantity of which we had hunger. We should not eat only because something is very tasty or it is wasted. When we feel our hunger vanishing, as we eat, we should stop to eat. If we eat even after hunger vanishes, it is from mere waste, because whatever we eat with hunger only get digested and turns to become muriate. So the feeling of hunger is a wonderful feeling. We should eat only when we feel hungry. Eat only till the vanishes and wait till we feel it. Some way there another concept, thirst. Many forget thirst when they study or play. Even if we feel thirsty, they don't give importance for it. When we feel thirsty, we have to drink water. It is not necessary to gulp water. We should drink water slowly, keep it in the mouth, slowly letting it in. But if we gulp fast, water is excess than thirst and it turns to be a waste. People say drinking more water is good, but even drinking more than its need is also not good. So whether it is need or not needed is to be decided with our steadiness.
Hello, my name is Sindhu Ravi. I am in fitness field for 15 years. So physical fitness, kung fu, yoga, karate, pranayamam, for all this, the root is breathing. How breathing works and how should we breathe is what we are going to see now. It is through our blood vessels, our food is distributed to all the organs of our body. To make blood vessels to circulate blood properly, the essential need is oxygen. If we see when we should intake oxygen, it is early morning. To get pure air, we should inhale oxygen between 3 to 5:30 in the morning, because
After that, air gets polluted. Air is moisturous only early morning. This pranayama is breathing practice helps us to make our organs work long lasting. How to practice this breathing exercise or pranayama? We should divide our stomach as upper and lower abdomen. When we breathe deeply through our nostril like this, spreading our chest in one method, spreading the part of stomach nicely and breathing is another method. It helps to increase the capacity of our lungs. So, when we inhale oxygen like this, it takes the blood through the vessels and circulate it properly to all the organs of the body. Only when pure air is inhaled, it clears the block, helps the blood to circulate properly and evenly to the organs. This will be very useful for 12th standard students for good memory power as well as to relax from stress. This breathing exercise, pranayama, can be done early morning for 10 to 30 minutes. If we do this every day, our mind gets relaxed, stress relief, and can sleep deep. If we sleep deep itself, all our organs will work properly. This breathing exercise should be done by using the finger like this. With the ring finger and the thumb, we have to close one side of our nose and inhale slowly and exhale. This is one method. Some way closing the other side must inhale and exhale second time the other method. The other method is must inhale and exhale through the same side like this, then must inhale through one side and exhale through the other side. This is another method. The other method is inhaling through both the side of the nostril and exhaling through both. This is how fast we inhale. We should exhale slowly so that oxygen is properly circulated. See, I slowly inhale and exhale slowly like this. Practicing breathing exercise like this is called pranayama. When we practice breathing exercise in such a way, our organs work properly. By practicing pranayama very often, our memory power increase, which helps during exam to face it without any fear and stress. Because our organ work properly, there will not be any nervousness, which leads to forgetting even things which you have studied. To write exam without nervousness or fear, oxygen circulation should be proper, and this helps you to write your exam perfectly as you studied and how you want to write. This can be found in all those who do pranayama exercise. Through this exercise, even our life lasts long. We get good thoughts, unwanted thoughts, and confusions will not be found. Even if there is any problem in our internal organs, it could be cured through this pranayama. You can see how useful this breathing practice is only if you do it. So try to do it at least 10 to 30 minutes. I'm glad to be with you all through this program organized by Harvest Vision Foundation, and my hearty wishes for all you write to your exam well, get good marks and achieve success in future. By practicing all that you have seen here, Thiru Honorable Nammalvar had said, always sow good thoughts. When he says about the seeds, sow the seeds always, either it grows to a tree or turns to be a manure to the soil. Likewise, we have to sow good thoughts which would help us to succeed, our turns to be strength, which help us to reach high position. Surely, let us live with good thoughts that lead us to high position. Thank you.